Hi everyone, this is the High Desert Tarotist, and today is our daily pick a card reading for Vlogmas Day 15th. If you're new to pick a cards, what you want to do is see which pile you feel the most drawn to. Then I will have timestamps in the description box so you can find your reading. And so today I decided to go with just crystals. So for pile number 1, we have a rose quartz. Pile 2, we have selenite. Pile 3, we have a shadow crystal cluster. Pile 4, we have a crystal rod. And then pile 5, we have amethyst. So please take a moment, see which one you feel drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one, that's okay. There may just be messages in more than one piles for you today. And we will be using the Crow's Magic Tarot. And so go ahead and find your pile, go to your reading, and then I will see you there. Hi, pile 1. If you chose the rose quartz, then this is your reading today. And we will be using the Crow's Magic. And so what messages do we have for pile 1 for today, which is Wednesday, December 15th? What does pile 1 need to know about their day? Actually, I feel like this card right here. Pile 1, your card is the Page of Cups. So as a card for today, the Page of Cups can symbolize that perhaps there is something that you're needing or wanting, desiring to say, and for some reason you're not saying it. So it's kind of a message to you that you're going to have to, express yourself in some form today, and it needs to be as clear and direct as you can make it. So you might have to express a wish you have. You might have to really express your fears. And then after you are able to express yourself or the situation comes up, you're then going to have to follow through on it. So this makes me think if you have been bottling up about something and you're just today might be the day where you have to acknowledge, you know what, this is actually how I feel about this situation, or this is what I need to do. So you might have been confused about a situation, you might have been feeling conflicted about a situation, and you're been weighing your options or going back and forth. But today's going to call on you today to really look at the situation in the sense of what are your fears about making a decision? What are your hopes for the situation? Is there a reality in this situation? What is really happening here? How can you clarify it? And then once you speak your truth or speak what you need, you then need to follow through and act on it. So this card, as a card of the day, almost comes to you as your heart saying, hey, there's something happening here. I really need to let this out. Please speak up today. Because the Page of the Cups can symbolize a new beginning, and we're talking about a beginning with other people, but also a beginning with ourselves, increased self-love. It often comes with some good news, as well as it comes sometimes after a period of hardship. So if you're, it's just making me think that you might be going through a hard time with someone. And it's I feel this weight, you've been weighing something on your mind. It's almost like your heart knows what it wants and your mind knows what it wants, and you're conflicted between the two. And so you need to sort out, well, how much of this conflict is coming from fear and how much of it is coming from reality? And if you just strip everything else away and just what is at the heart of the matter, what is at the root, try to get to that today, because I think that'll help you really get more in tune with your emotions and how you really feel about the situation. And it can help you find clarity or help you find the ability to speak out in the way that you need and then take the necessary steps to make it come true for you. And so that is your card for today, pile 1. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you back in tomorrow's reading. Bye. Hi, pile 2. If you chose the selenite, then this is your reading. And we will be using our Crow's Magic today. What messages do we have for pile 2 for today, which is Wednesday, December 15th? What does pile 2 need to know about their day today? Whoop. one right there. All right, pile 2, your card for today is Strength. The card for the day, the Strength, is here to tell us a couple things. Number 1, the Strength is here to tell us to use the moment, use the day to kind of reserve and gather up your strength. I just heard like feeling tired. So if you're just feeling exhausted today, maybe you didn't get good sleep last night, maybe you're worrying about stuff and it's keeping you up. If you have a chance today, find time to rest and rejuvenate. Like just, you need to, it's almost like you have so many things to do and you know it and you're trying to get stuff done, but you're like running yourself ragged. And this card's coming in to say, hey, we need to like build up our strength here. We need to like reboot a little, and before we get sick or we just like crash, we get overburdened, overworked. So we're needing to be present and concentrate your efforts on what's most important today. And whatever can wait till tomorrow, let it wait for tomorrow. So use the strength that you have left to take care of the top priorities and then let it go for the day. Because my guess is other stuff can wait for tomorrow, but your day also kind of needs you to take care of you. You like need to give yourself some time to just be present in the day to kind of get your reserves restored, so to speak. For some of you, the strength can signal some good news as far as if you've been feeling sick, maybe you're going to feel better today. If you were injured, you might start feeling better today. So there's like good news around health is usually comes with this card. And the card also speaks to thoughts. So try to control your thoughts today. So for some of you, you could be having a lot of negative thoughts, or you can be letting your thoughts like run away with you. And then if that's the case for you, this card is coming to tell you that your mind is power and your energy and what you do is going to follow your thoughts. So please attend to your thoughts first, because your thoughts are going to kind of make or break you today, so to speak. All right, pile 2, that is it for you. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you back in tomorrow's reading. Bye. Hi, pile 3. If you chose this shadow crystal cluster, then this is your reading. And today we will be using our Crow's Magic. Oh, that's a beautiful card. What messages do we have for pile 3 for today, which is Wednesday, December 15th? What messages does pile 3 need to know for their day today? Oh, wait, why are they upside down? That was weird. What messages do we need to know for our day today? I feel like this card is really calling my name, even though it was already on top of the deck. So I'm just going to grab it. It also kind of peeked out a little. Your card for today is the 7 of Coins, which is the 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles can signify some dissatisfaction with your work. And I really felt that message clearly, that for some of you or a lot of you, this is really going to relate to some dissatisfaction you're feeling right now with work. It might just be a really rough day. It might just be that it's been ongoing and it's this like feeling is just kind of, is just getting stronger and stronger as the week goes by or the month goes by. But we're just feeling a little, we're not feeling the best that we could be about what we're doing. And it's probably getting to the point where it's really starting to bother you. It could also be starting to just feel more difficult. It might be like making you feel a little uncertain about what to do next, make you thinking about other possibilities. It's kind of starting you to search for other paths. And that will probably be more of that for today. But this card also gives you some messages as a card of the day. And the messages are, if you are having questions like this about your work, you want to, 1, try to sit back and observe. Is there any like patterns you're seeing that are like leading to this feeling? Is there any signs you're noticing Are you starting to become interested in something else and it's like this budding seed inside of you? Are you feeling like you hit a stumbling block or a roadblock? Is that what's causing the dissatisfaction? And if this is the case, the answer to your puzzle or your riddle with this card could be for you to really think about what feels the best for you. So if you like take away all the worries around, so I'm feeling like worries about money. I have to be honest, I'm just feeling this feeling of someone that is really unhappy at their work and really knows that they want to do something else, possibly a different field, maybe just a different job in the same field. But the worry, the discontentment's coming from leaving the security nest that you built for something new that may or may not be as successful as this place you're in now has been for you. So it's like a pretty hard choice. It's almost, you're like stuck at a fork in the road. Do you just keep going because you have the security, or do you walk away from it to try something new, knowing that you're not going to have the security you have anymore? So you're like stepping out into the unknown. So that's a really tough choice to make. And it's going to require some planning, some thought on your time. And for some reason, it's going to really hit you hard today. You're here for a reason. I feel like if this is the point you've gotten to, it's a reason. You may have outgrown the field you're in. You may have outgrown this job. It feels like there's talents that you have that aren't being like allowed to fully shine in this position. And so you have to choose. I mean, ultimately, when it comes down to it, we have this life to live, and the way we feel on a daily basis has a lot to do with the decisions we do or don't make. So if you really want to feel happy and fulfilled, what does that look like for you? Is that this position? Is that this situation? Or is it something else? And how much does your happiness and your fulfillment with your work mean to you? Is it worth more than taking the temporary risk that may lead to some temporary discomfort or unknown? If you feel like you have an answer to that question that I just asked, I feel like that also leads to the answer to this whole puzzle, the situation that you're in. If it is a new job, it can't hurt to put applications in other places before you quit. I mean, it doesn't hurt to explore other options, even if you're not quite ready to take the leap yet. Maybe today's just going to be a day for you to explore what else is out there and see, because maybe you'll find a new path that you can then now take steps to pursuing, and you can pursue them in a safer way for you. So you don't just have to like go to work and proclaim like I quit, or like go to your program at school and say I'm done, I'm quitting school. You can like know that you need to change, but you can keep your stability while you also work towards moving to something else. And that way you can keep what you need. So you can keep your finances steady, you can keep your day steady in that sense, but it doesn't mean that you can't look for other things. And that actually feels like the best course of action for you, to kind of keep doing with what you're doing. But I think a way to deal with the feelings around it is to start like doing your research, essentially, finding a new path, seeing what steps you have to take, and then taking those and getting that like new path solidified, so that when you're ready to go into that, everything is set, and then you don't have to worry so much about the stability. I don't know, that was a lot, but it just really came out. So you can make changes, but still do it cautiously, right? Okay, that was a lot, pile 3. I'm really wishing you the best, and I will see you back for tomorrow's reading. Bye. Hi, pile 4. If you chose the crystal rod, then this is your reading. And today we are using our Crow's Magic. And what message do we have for pile 4 for today, Wednesday, December 15th? What does pile 4 need to know about their day today? Pile 4, your card for today is the 3 of Swords. All right, pile 4. So I'm feeling that there's like a lightness and a darkness to you pulling this card today. You might be getting some bad news, some heartbreak, some kind of upset. You might feel like you were betrayed. You might be feeling some grief of some sort, some pain. You might have a hard time getting through your day, but whatever this is like almost like it's happening because there's something else better out there waiting for you. And in order to get to that better place, this part of your life has to go. So today might be a day where that clearing, that cleansing starts, because this other thing is like there on the edge and it wants to come in, but we need to make space for it. And all cards have a light and darkness, and I feel like that really is the lightness to the Three of Swords. And when I look at this card, I see like the dark heart, but what's really drawing my eye is the lightness of the swords. It's almost like jumping out at me, which makes me feel like it's the lightness of this card that wants to speak to you today. So is there some way that you can shine a light on the situation? Is there something that you can do to really understand that what's happening now is a necessary thing and that something better is on the horizon for you? Just you have to move through this first and then that will come. Then I just have this sense that what's coming is so much better for you, so much more stable, and comes with a promise of fulfillment that you don't currently have right now. And so that's kind of why life is like pushing you along the road. Just, I guess I feel for you today that I do feel like there is going to be some pain, sadness, but just try to hold that hope, because out of the darkness, light always comes, and light will come for you. All right, pile 4, wishing you the best for your day, and I will see you back in tomorrow's reading. Bye. Hi, pile 5. If you chose the Amethyst, then this is your reading. Today we are using the Crow's Magick. What messages do we have for pile 5 for today, Wednesday, December 15th? What does pile 5 need to know about their day today? Right, pile 5, your card for today is the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands, I feel like brings some initial good news about something that you've recently started in your life. It's something that requires a lot of hard work, and you still have a lot of hard work ahead of you, but it's almost like the initial successes are about to come to you. And so this is like a pause before you get some of that initial success. You might get some really great advice today that helps you really form, like almost solidify this plan that you've recently enacted. It could be a project, it could be a new goal for yourself, it could be an idea you have for yourself, your future, your career. And there's going to be like planning happening today. There's going to be progress, and there's going to be, or need to be, I should say, an understanding from you that even though you're just dying to have this thing happen, we need to just slow down a little there, because we don't want to rush, basically. There is still, again, a lot of challenges ahead of you, but if you rush ahead to get to the finish line, you're going to miss a lot of important details. So today is more, you're still in the planning stages, so to speak, and plan well, because the better you are to able kind of curb your enthusiasm a bit or curb your impulsivity to get to the finish line, the more you're able to use this time that has been gifted to you today to plan and attend to the details that you need so that you can turn this idea, project, goal into a success. I just heard like slow down, hold up in my head. So I kind of feel like that's kind of your message today. Like, yes, we're going to move forward. Yes, we have hard work ahead of us. Yes, I know that you're anxious to move along and get it done, but you know, we're not quite there yet. We are going to start having some successes, but we really just need to nail down this plan. And please give time for me today to do that. So, but overall, it feels like really good energy coming from this as a daily card today. So I'm wishing you the best for whatever this venture is. And I will see you back in tomorrow's reading. Bye.